playing a lot of. He was just missing games and stuff like that. But it's an 82 game award. And this year right now is between, on how I view it is right now is a James Harden, LeBron James award. But
Equal.
but for the clowns that voted for Steve Nash, Chris Paul should be MVP of the league. But they not gonna give an intelligent 6 foot guard the MVP
Which is dumb, right?
that look like us.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like Chris Paul. How
Yeah,
long? What Nash did
you
for
ain't
those? Chris Paul
you
did that
ain't
for.
hear what I said. They ain't gonna give Chris Paul. Chris Paul, based on the narrative, Chris Paul should be the MVP of the league. But we comfortable with giving a white player the award, doing what they doing, lifting their team.
Donovan Mitchell. I know what he's saying because
Let
he
me
on the.
tell let me tell you why, Steve. Let me tell you why Chris Paul should be the MVP based on everything. And I'm gonna say it. These clowns on television say
Mm-hmm.
they should be like this. We gave Nash back to back MVPs. Chris Paul should be league MVP.
You talking about this year,
Go
right?
look. Watch this. Look at the Phoenix Suns record over the last 5 years. Pull it up.
Phoenix Suns record by year.
Year by year. Pull it up.
There we go. Wow.
Just pull up the last 5 years. Run
I
them
already.
up. Run them
Uh,
off.
I'll see if you say it already. Let me see.
Just run it off.
All right. So last 5 years, one, two. 20, 20. You talking about including this year?
Yeah, last year. Count last year. What was last year record?
Okay. 20 was they was 34 and 39. Remember it was only 60.
Under 500. Go ahead.
In 2019 it was 19 and 63.
Go ahead.
Then 2018 it was 21 and 61.
Go ahead.
2017 it was 24 and 58.
Go ahead.
2016 it was 23 and 59.
Okay. So based on all the idiots, college coaches, pro coaches, um, Beyonce knows type fans, if LeBron James was in Phoenix doing what Chris Paul doing, everybody on ESPN, undisputed, all LeBron James fans, ex girlfriends, ex whatever, will be claiming him the MVP.
Uh-huh.
Steve, Chris Paul should be league MVP.
Yeah, what's name making the case right now? But LeBron, I think Chris Paul is number one because LeBron, LeBron just went down with an ankle injury too.
See, this is, I don't even know the person who's talking about Jimmy Butler. That's not the case. They added more pieces. We talking about watching the game. I'm talking about the fans, bro.
Beyonce,
You talking
the
about
fan.
somebody's like, what's wrong with Beyonce? Nothing wrong with Beyonce. The fans, they delusional sometimes. But
He
you
said
see what I'm saying though? You see what I'm saying though? I don't think Chris Paul the MVP. I don't think Nash was the MVP. I'm just saying based off the vote. I'm saying the voters who voted for Steve Nash, why y'all didn't vote? Think about this. Why y'all didn't vote for Jason Kidd, who took the New Jersey Nets made a clean swap for Stephon Marbury and Jason Kidd. They went to the finals 2 years in a row. Why
oh,
y'all didn't give him the MVP?
legendary franchises.
Why? Why? Because he had a domestic violence with his wife. Is that it? Because tell me why Jay Kidd wasn't back to back league MVP. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. They do. They sit in the room. They called each other on the phone. Oh, Tim Duncan is from the Virgin Islands. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
Kobe plays with Shaq, so we can't give him the MVP. He's the
right.
best player in basketball, but we
And
can't give him the MVP because he plays with Shaq. That's the dumbest dunk in the world. So
and
you
they don't,
go punish. So you're admitting that he's the best player, but you're not gonna give him. So back in the day, the MVP went to the best player in basketball or a top five player that was having an incredible season. And Charles Barkley, 93, they had the best record in the NBA. Coming
mhm.
off an Olympic gold medals, he led the Olympics in scoring. He was killing.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Barkley was killing.
Yeah,
Barkley deserved MVP. I'm not giving no guard averaging no 25 points a game, no MVP because y'all mad at LeBron James. I'm not doing that. Derrick Rose, I'm gonna take Derrick Rose, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, and Steve Nash. never should have ever Westbrook should have never ever won league MVP. Never. Or Greek Freak. In my opinion. They never get my vote. I'm not saying they're not great players. I just
Yeah,
this the
Giannis
way I look at it. Like just like
top.
football, right? Football has told you what the MVP is. The MVP is a quarterback award. They should call it the QB award. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not giving nobody else the MVP. And if they do, I think the last non-quarterback to win the MVP was Barry Sanders in '97. I think Barry Sanders was co-MVP when he rushed for 2,000. Huh?
Remember Adrian Peterson when he rushed for 2,000, he won MVP too.
Did he win
AP,
MVP? Okay, with him and AP.
I don't say it got to be a
Right.
crazy year.
Right. I mean, but they like AP at that time. They did at that time, you know. So.
1, 2, 3. The last, yeah, it was LT in 06.
Oh, what? No, my bad. Sean Alexander won MVP because he had some crazy numbers though. Like there was crazy numbers.
And
But I'm
LT,
saying though,
yep.
it's only one league that we follow that's consistent. What's so cold? My nephew, I can call him right now. You know what?
You know you
He
can have
might. I say, listen. I asked him. I say, should Isaiah Thomas won league MVP? He asked me which one. My nephew never saw Isaiah Thomas play a
the MVP. Why do Nash have 2 MVPs? But Shaq,
one.
wait, I just don't get.
Man, come on.
Facts. I just don't get why the MVP. Why do Nash have 2 MVPs? But Shaq, Durant, and Kobe has 1.
No,
Dominant players in our era that we ever seen. Shaq, Durant, and Kobe got 1 MVP.
man, have you
Wade
ever
got
seen the
0.
guy? Have you ever been? Have you ever been around the guys who got votes?
Talk shows be
You
getting
know,
votes too.
hated Barry Bonds. Okay, like I said, they hated Barry Bonds, and he still won 7 league. Barry Bonds was a basketball player doing the thing.
I just don't see how Shaq got 1. Shaq was like a fan favorite. Right?
When you vote with integrity, then you got a league MVP when he had Randy Moss, and then
Yep.
he about to miss 15 games. And if the Lakers go 10 and if they go 5-10, he's out. He's out indefinitely. They about to get him. He about to miss 15 games. And if the Lakers go 10 and if they go 5-10, he's the best player in basketball. See, when he leaves the team, they're trash. They're this. Finals and the Bulls won in '98.
Michael Jordan coaching, I think it's all that too. He said, yeah, they always make the argument LeBron did this and Kobe played with Shaq. Like that's a bad. Like I'm just saying, like he was supposed to get traded. I mean, Kobe got drafted to the Lakers. What was he supposed to do?
So let me ask you
like
this.
Kobe played with
I gotta ask you
Shaq.
this because
Like, okay,
so you watch high school basketball. Stop it. But
hey, you
go
know
ahead.
what? Like Bosh is not a bum.